Hi, my name is Amit. I'm here with Helen. We're doing the second trimester classes. We're going to do a 30 minutes class. We're starting on the ball, but everything that we do on the ball, you can also do just sitting in a chair today. Okay, so if you have a ball, grab it or just sit in the chair. Let's sit tall and take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Just feeling the center of the body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. Deep breath in, letting go. Deep breath out, drawing in and up. We release the arms and we start articulating the wrists. Just doing a few circles going in one direction and a few circles going in the other direction. We then bring the arms forward. Do the same. One circle in one direction, one circle in the other direction. Keep your palms facing this way. Open the arms all the way out. Tune your hands down. Bring the arms down. We repeat. Forward. One circle in one direction. One circle in the other direction. Finishing here. Open and down. One more. It's a big stretch, huh? One circle. The other circle. Finish it here. Open and down. Good. We introduce punching today. So arms at your side, and as if there's resistance, you're going to punch forward and back. Drawing the abdominals deep in and punch forward against resistance and back. And punch forward and back. Like you're pushing something or like you're pulling something from behind and forward. So if Helen had to pull something that comes from here, a spring, an elastic band, and forward and back, last one. Pulling or pushing and back and relax. Let's do shoulder shrug and down, shoulder shrug and down, shoulder shrug and down. Shoulder circles up and behind. Take a moment to stretch and down, up and behind. Shoulder blades pressing together and down. Work through the tension. Lift and back. That's great. Back to punching. We start with the right, into the left, into the right, into the left, into the right, into the left. We're going to add rotation. So punch with the right and rotate to the left. Punch with the left, rotate to the right. Don't forget, you're in a ball. And rotate, and rotate, and rotate. And don't forget to punch, and punch, and punch, and relax. Okay, shake the arms. And let's do a little bigger stretch than earlier. So we're going to lift arms as before. Do one circle and the other. Back to this position. We take the arms behind, shoulders down, abdominals in, and we pulse the arms behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. And one more time. Forward and open. Shoulders down and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Hands to the thighs. We do a spine curl. Sit tall. And lift the chest towards the ceiling. And a spine curl. Drawing and lifting the abdominals. And center. And lift the chest. And a spine curl. That's great. And up. One more. Round. Center. And up. And release. Great. Let's take a deep breath. And we're going to come on all fours. So, if you have a ball, put it away. On all fours. We just move the spine forward and back. Let's move it from side to side, doing tail wags. Look to the right and find your tail. look to center. Look to the left. The pelvis rotates and back to center. Find your tail on the right and center. Find your tail on the left and center. Finding it on the right and center on the left and center. One more right and center and left and center. Now we're going to do a little variation. We're going to sit back and come forward and do a small push-up. Bend the elbows and lift. Helen went for the difficult one, but I would suggest to open the elbows out to the side. Sit back and forward. Inhale, bend the elbows to the sides, beautiful, and push away. And sit back. And forward. Inhale to bend. And push away. And sit back. And forward. Now draw the baby to spine and do the push-up. And away. One more, sit back. And forward. Bend. And away. Let's come up to a high kneeling position. Roll the shoulders. Good. And we'll take the arms behind. Look to the right. Center, bring the arms forward. Take the arms behind. Look to the left and stretch. Center and forward. Arms behind. Look to the right. And center, arms forward. Press behind. Look to the left and stretch. Center and relax. Okay, great. We're going to lie on the side now. So go ahead and lie on your left side, please. Bless you. Okay, we're going to do some leg work. Good. So when you're ready, breathe into your tummy and then draw and lift the abdominals into the body. Support the spine and we're ready for clams. We rotate and release. Rotate, pressing the foot down and release. So the right foot is heavy on the left. And release. We'll do 3 more, lift, but now think that the resistance is inside, so engage the inner thighs to press down, and lift. And the resistance is inside, like you press a ball, lift, and press a ball. Now we're going to lift up and stay. Really put the foot right on the left, feel the weight, pressing down, and work at the end ridge. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a deep breath and stretch the right leg out in line with the body. We're going to flex the foot and do a few circles going in one direction. Very small, but really flex the foot as much as you can. Good. Couple more. Reverse. 2, 1. Relax the leg over the other leg. Great. Keep the knees together. There is no movement at all. But see what it feels like to press the left knee into the right. The lower leg into the top leg. Just trying to engage. There is no movement, but there's a lot of engagement. Is that comfortable? Good. So engage to press and stop. Engage to press and stop. Engage to press and stop. So that kind of pelvic stability is extremely important during pregnancy because you really engage the muscles, you strengthen them, you stabilize the pelvic area without any strain. Okay, we're going to sit up to do the mermaid. So we're going to do a couple of variations for mermaid today. Make sure you're comfortable. This way is good, this way is fine, whatever suits you. We're going to place the left hand quite far. That's it. And we're going to stretch over to the side. We can bend the elbow a little bit, but focus on stretching over to the side. And back to center. And stretching over to the side. And back to center. One more time. Take the opportunity to breathe into the right side of the body, opening and breathing into your right lung, and back to center. Now we're going to rotate. So we lift the right arm, and you're going to rotate towards the ground. You can bend the left elbow a little bit, and just go as far as you feel comfortable, drawing and lifting the abdominals. Then open, and then open further and stretch back. Good, but just don't collapse into the left shoulder. Beautiful. And back to center. And rotate towards the ground. Draw and lift, baby, towards spine. And center. And remember not to sink in the left sides. Reach out and away. Back to center. And rotate. And as you draw, baby, to spine, you're going to feel the stretch across the top of the shoulder blades. Feels good? Excellent. And push away from the ground and stretch, 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 stretch. Back to center. Let's recover back to a seated position and take the legs over to the other side. All right. We have the clams at end range, the circles, and the inner thigh stability. But first, deep breath into your abdominals. And as you breathe out, you pull the tummy deep in. And then when you're ready, you start rotating. Left leg rotates, and you want to feel the foot heavy on the other one. And it goes back down. And rotates. And back down. And rotate. And back down. We do 3 more, and emphasize the way down. So way down as if against resistance. And up, and drawing the legs together, and up, and drawing the legs together. We open and hold, really putting the weight of the left foot into the right, working end raid slowly, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Relax down. Take a breath into your tummy, draw and lift the abdominals, and stretch the left leg out. We flex the foot as much as possible. Feel the stretch through the back of the leg and do 5 little circles in one direction. That's it. And really reach through the heel and reach through the back of the leg. When you've done 5 little circles, reverse it. And check that you really draw the toes towards the knee and you flex and stretch. And when you finish 5, rest. Good. Take a breath, organize the abdominals. And remember, there's no movement now, but you're going to press the right knee into the left and feel the stability. Okay, you can imagine that you draw the inner thighs into your pubis bone and into the abdominals. Press them together. And release. Okay, this side? Good. One more. And release. We come up to the side sitting position. Reach the right arm out. Bend the elbow just a little bit and stretch over to the side. Deep breath into the left side. And exhale back to release. And deep breath into the left side. Feel the stretch. And up. One more. Over to the side. Make sure that when you look forward, you can't see your left arm. It's just behind the ear. It's really stretching your side as you're breathing into the left lung. And from here, we will rotate towards the ground. The right elbow can bend. And take a moment and stretch. Open. Now before you go behind the body, feel the right arm strong, right shoulder strong. Then reach the left arm away. And again, rotate and take a moment. Feel the stretch between the shoulder blades. And open. Take a moment. Right shoulder strong as you reach the left arm away. Back to center. One more. And reach and stretch. Back to center and relax for a moment. Great. We're going to come to all fours and do the pre-Pilates lion drinking. So, we're on hands and knees. Let's bring the hands a little forward to shoulders. And imagine a point just forward to the hands, okay? So around here. We're going to bend the elbows backwards this time, but before we do anything, we're going to breathe into the tummy and pull it back into the body. Now keep it in the body as we come forward, as if the chin or the nose want to come to that point, and then push away. It's not important how far you go. What's important is that you come in this direction, the elbows go back, and the shoulders are really stable. And push away. And forward. And push away, and try to come a little bit more forward. Good. And push away. Sit back and relax the arms. Take a breath. Do whatever you need to do. Can we do it again? Yes. Okay. All right. So, hands a little forward to shoulders. The point that you're aiming towards is in a triangle forward from your hands. You're going to push away from the ground. Take one deep abdominal breathing. And pull baby to spine. And then face forward. And push away. Good. Keep the baby to spine as you go forward. And push away. Baby to spine as you push forward. And away, and that's probably enough. Want you to sit back, and you can lift up and roll the shoulders and relax. Okay, take a deep breath. We're going to come up to a standing position now. So if you need to go and drink some water or do you want some water? No. Okay, so come up to standing in whatever way is comfortable for you. And we're going to do some belly dancing. So this is what the exercise is called, and that's what it looks like. Feet hip width apart, or a little wider than hip width apart. We're going to do little squats and place the hands on the thighs. And now we're going to start just forward and back today. So we're going to bring the tail between the legs and then stick it back. And tail between the legs, looking between the legs as well, and stick back. And between the legs and stick back. Quite challenging. Let's do a couple more. Between the legs. And sit back and between the legs and stick the bum back and stand tall. Take a deep breath. Let's do side to side as well. So we bend, and similar to tail wags, we take the pelvis to the left, center and right, center and left, center and right, center and left, center and right. Release and come up. All right. Please find the wall. We're going to do some heel lifts. We're going to work the calves and stretch the calves. So go ahead and place your hands on the wall. Good. And you're going to stand upright. Good. Take a tiny step backwards for me. Great. So you're not too close to the wall. And now we're going to lift up on tiptoes. But a few things are really important. We're going to demonstrate them. When you lift up, go ahead and lift. Make sure you don't lean backwards. It sounds weird, but many people do that, and it's really dangerous. So don't lean backwards, and let's go down. Now watch the pelvis. You don't want to do this as well. Thrust the pelvis forward. Okay, actually that was not too bad, but I want you to thrust the pelvis forward. That's it, and lift up from there, like that. Good. So that's not good as well. So don't thrust the pelvis forward. In other words, we keep everything together and we lift up. Everything together, bringing the heels down. Everything, abdominals back and front together, and everything back down. Okay? Great. So let's do up and down. Bring the weight of the belly up and bring yourself tiny bit forward. And you go down. One more up. And down into prances. We lift up. And we start prancing. Change. And change. And change. Lift the abdominals and go quickly. And change. Change. And try to breathe in for 2. And out for 2. Good. Lift the abdominals. Lift baby to spine. 1 more. Good. Okay. Great. We take the right leg behind. Look at your right foot and make sure that it's not twisting like that. Straight. Good. Take it as far back as you can with the heel on the ground. Bring the left foot as forward as you need to be comfortable. And then lift baby to spine and bend the elbows to find the stretch. Or don't bend them if you've already found the stretch. Okay. Now we need to be very active. So we reach the heel down and backwards. We lift baby to spine and we open the chest. We bend the left knee. Now, just push slightly away from the wall. Stay there. This is feels really strange, but have a look here. You're going to just bend this knee, just a little bit. Good. And now stay there, and the stretch will go really low down here. Okay, so you're going to keep the heel down. You're going to bend the knee and try to find that stretch. Release, the leg is straight, and bend the left knee back to the first stretch that we did. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper now. Feels okay?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, excellent. So shift back, and once again, a soft bending of the knee, and then reach down through the heel. Feel that deep stretch. Again, during pregnancy, the weight of the body comes forward, the calves work really hard, and the muscles start cramping and feeling very tight as well. Okie doke, let's swap legs. So the left leg, do what you need to do. Okay, check that the left foot is not twisting. It's parallel, facing forward. Make sure you're comfortable, make sure the right knee is over the foot and not twisting inwards. And then bring your weight forward. The leg is straight. You lift baby to spine and you lift the breastbone up. You then push back just a little bit and you bend, beautiful, the knee. Reach down through the heel and feel the stretch. Straighten the leg, the left one, and bend the right knee more. Draw and lift baby to spine. Open the chest. Push back a little bit, and again, bend the left knee. Find that deep stretch in the lower portion, the lower fibers of the muscles. Take deep breaths. And recover. Good, and we're going to turn around to do gentle squats. Okay, so just step slightly away from the wall and we can stand maybe, actually no, my mistake. Let's stand this way so they can see in profile. Okay, and we're going to do a little squat. So open the legs a little wider. Good, and we're going to bend the knees a little bit. Good, tuck the tail under just a tiny little bit, and we're going to do a little squat, mini squats. That's it. Good, good, and stand. Now, we're going to reverse the breath and emphasize the way up. So you bend the knees, do a little tuck, and now feel like you squeeze your bum and lift a little bit. Inhale, release, and release pelvic floor. Lift and release, lift and release, and stand tall. Take a deep breath in. Let's put the punches from earlier into it. So elbows at your side, bend the knees, and we're going to punch. And forward. You can tuck under more. And forward. Remember the resistance. And forward. And stand tall. Take a deep breath in. And now the ones with rotation. So we're going to do it like this. Bend. And we punch forward and do 3 little kicks, 3 little squats. 2, 3, stand tall and rotate. forward punch, and 3, 2, 1, stand tall and rotate, and punch, tuck under, tuck, tuck, and rotate. Last one, forward, 2, 1, stand up and rotate, and relax. Good. Let's take the ball, or if you have a chair, take the chair, and we're just going to sit down. On the ball or on your chair. Make sure you're comfortable. Now we're going to bring the legs together. So if you're on a ball, you have to be really careful because it makes you very, very unstable. So only if you're comfortable. Are you?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Just about. Okay. So legs together. You're going to put your hands between your, like this, between the thighs. Good. Now think about stabilizing yourself and pressing the thighs together. Your hands are like a little cushion resisting. So go ahead and squeeze, lift the abdominals and stabilize yourself. And release. And squeeze and lift and stabilize. And release. And last one, squeeze and lift and stabilize. And release. Okay? Separate the legs a little from me. And now we're going to stretch the right leg. Flex the foot. Do you need to come forward on the ball?
Yeah.
Okay, very careful with the ball. Good. Flex the foot. Put your hands wherever you're comfortable. It could be here. And then lean forward. Yeah, maybe reaching down here as you wish. Okay, but I think this is very comfortable. The back is as straight as you can. You can stick your bottom into the ball, but make sure you're safe. If you're on a chair, you should feel very comfortable. And just take deep breaths and feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Take one more breath and then recover. Back to sitting. Bend the knee. Change the legs. Make sure you're comfortable and stable. Draw the toes towards you. Another opportunity for a calf stretch. And forward. Now make sure the left leg, the one that is stretching, that it's not rolling inwards. That's good. The back lifts, the abdominals lift. Deep breaths. And slowly recover. Let's bend the knee. And just stand tall. And take one last breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And that's all for today. Thank you very much. All good? Great. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.